Hey guys, Vader here. Today, we are going to be playing UNNERFED Centipede by Xander 12. So as many of you know, I am obviously verifying the current official real version of Centipede, whatever you want to say, and there was a previous top 1, impossible, whatever version. So we are going to be playing this one today, trying to beat the world records and just see how it is. The world records I could find on this were 8, 14 to 21, 20 to 23, 28 to 32, and 45 to 50. So the goal is to beat all those. So far, the beginning seems easy. Obviously, I think 8% is very attainable. This gap is a lot tighter. Like most of the ship, basically the same difficulty, even this fixed hitbox part, but that gap, very tight. I see why the record is 8. At least past this click, I think, would be record, which is cool. But I could maybe beat this ship. We'll see. This drop wave is like entirely different than it is currently. Pretty much every gap is either like really easy or really, really tight. And then like half of the gameplay parts that aren't wave are just gone. And then the wave gameplay himself is like all significantly worse because this is before Xander like really took a ton of time to make sure it was really good. And even tighter 4x speed spam than is in the actual level. And there's also a lot worse transitions in this level because Xander added a bunch of D blocks to make everything nice and fair, but this version does not have that. And then there's this thing instead of the like cube and ship part, which is like another archer's wave, just like the one at 50, except harder and older. And worse. This part is pretty similar, but just tighter. This whole section pretty much is fairly close to what it currently is. And also structuring is a big change as well. And obviously deco. And no D-blocks here. There's D-blocks down here in the actual version, but you just gotta spam now. And then dual mini wave with some worse transitions, pretty much. Is it like this gap here is a lot tighter, and it's kind of weird with the speed portal stuff. And I think this part's pretty much the same, but just a little bit tighter. Like this gap here is way tighter. And you actually have to jump there. And there's no gravity portals too, so you don't like hold a bunch, you just have to click. If I can get through this click. Get me out of here. Spam! This part is actually one of the easiest parts in this version, even though in 2.2 it's impossible in the actual version. And then no D-block here, so you have to actually like get that transition good, which is like crazy. And then there's this thing instead of the Archer's wave, Pain, that is very accurate. This looks like it uses so many objects. Yeah, this is like just click consistency, but like impossible edition instead of Archer's wave. Like how do you do this? What? I just locked it. I think I'll mainly focus on some of the records in the beginning and then do like something in the end to 100 and then maybe some no-code runs. Similar to how we did with the Arcturus video, or not Arcturus, what the heck? Silent Acropolis video. Except I actually noticed a tiny bit more because it's Centipede, but just old bad version. After this is the part that everyone was so confused about in the old showcase because they could not notice the teleport portals, which is this part here, if I can get in there. You just hold into it. But everyone was so confused, like, oh my goodness, this is impossible. Oh, nice bug. And then the mirror portal part was actually hard in this copy, unlike the free one that we have now. And then this wave was also way different. There's no like transition helper, and the gaps are way tighter. And also the end of it has spam instead of a hold part. What is that? Silent Sakubin circuit. Yeah, the end of this wave is pretty similar, just without transition fixes. I can maybe do like 78 to 100 on this, depending on how fast I can land this ending and if it works in 2.2, because it is quite different, especially this part of the orbs here. Oh, that's actually a lot harder because Raptop added extra coyote frames in 2.2. So that makes it like so that you can click when you're out of the hitbox and still touch it. So that's like not good when you need to click in between two. Ending pretty much the same except the ship at the end is free in this copy. And also that jumps tighter. And then free ship part at the ending instead of like impossible 99 straight fly like it currently is. So yeah, that's UNNERFED Centipede in Frax mode, 773 attempts because it is hard. Let me place the start position at like 78 and then we can start with that. Here to 100 I can pretty much get, I think, well, at least get to the ball maybe. Oh, there's actually D-blocks somewhere. Wow, that's crazy. So let's start with here to 100. That one timing at the ball is so much harder than the other ones. Because in this version, they're mostly all spam, but then there's like that one really hard timing at like 91. That timing is so hard too in this copy. If I pass that from here, I'll go from the start pause before. Try to land those ship orbs. Oh, 88 to 100, let's go. How did I die there? I was like, in my head when I was saying that, I was like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have celebrated too early, but then I told myself, nah, that ship is free on this copy. Apparently it was not. Now this ship, on the other hand, is not free in this copy. It's got some weird orb stuff instead of the dual part, and then it's got some more weird stuff at the end with orbs once again. So much harder without transition helpers. And obviously with those orbs being there, it really makes the ship challenging. I say that, and I'm still gonna die at the ship from 0 on real Centipede. I'll probably die there a lot less than I would if this was in it. What? I did that ship gap? No way. Alright, let's see if I can get past that click I died to, because I did not expect to pass the ship. And that's the whole reason I died. Yo, 83 to 90, okay. We cracks this part now. This feels slower. Like the spam is slower CPS in this version. Yeah, so this part of the wave is not too much harder than the official version. There's just like 2 transitions that aren't fixed. Spam CPS is different, and the ending is tighter by a little. Yo, 84. That is a world record in itself. Well, we got the ending to 103 runs pretty much. If you don't count dying at the last ship as dying at the last ship. Pass this wave one more time and then practice from 84 some more because I'm still not comfortable with those orbs in the ship. Oh, that's basically passing it. I don't know if I'm supposed to click 4 or 5 times the ship quarter here. Like the first one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the second one, I don't know if it's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't remember what I did when I passed it, so. I do click 5 times. I figured it out. Look at me. It's actually not too hard. That's crazy. I say that and I'll die there 200 times trying to do it. Alright, let's go back from here. Yeah, this spam section is literally easier than it is in normal Centipede, other than the transition out of it, because the spacing is so much more even. Yo, 77 to 90. I am happy with that. Let's get here to 100 now and finish this off. There we go. We have 77 to 102 runs. That destroys the former world record of nothing. Now we go to the beginning of the level. Try to maybe get to the drop. That's pretty doable, maybe. Just gotta practice ship a bit. Because right now the world record is 8, and that's because the ship is really hard. Dang, that's actually very tight between these saw blades and stuff. It's hard to see without hitboxes because it's all dark, but dang. I think it's doable though. Might be able to get the drop from 0. What is the ULDM in this? Oh, it just removes everything. The ULDM for classic 9 circles. Most of this beginning is either a little bit easier or the same difficulty as it currently is. And then the ship's impossible. 7.94 though, pretty close to the world record of like 8.5 or 8.3 or whatever it is. Just a question of whether or not we can get to the drop, which I think the answer is probably not, but we'll see. I got like 20 minutes probably, maybe 10 minutes from here, and then do some no-clip rounds. 8%, 8.31. That could be tied with the world record. I don't really know. I just looked at it and saw that it was 8. Actually, let me check if my YouTube loads. Which apparently is a big ask. It loaded now. 8.94. Hold up, that's probably the world record. It is. Let's go. We can do better than that though. Record schmeckard. Let's get to like at least 11. If I get past like 13 though, I should be able to get to 19 or 20, which is the goal. 10%! Yo, that's pretty crazy. Oh, 10.8. No, I passed the hardest parts of that shit. I was so close there. I just did not lock in hard enough. Let's go. 19.42%. We have almost passed, or we've almost merged the 2 world records. I'm gonna play this for like 2 more 10% attempts, and then we'll do no clip runs. I feel like the sync is slightly off right now. What am I doing? Maybe I'm just fumbling, but I just noticed that the immune doesn't sync with how it does now. I'm like 90% sure that I'm not insane. Let me check the real one. Yeah, the sync is literally different. Like it's aren't immune instead of aren't immune is what the sync is doing in this one. It's kind of weird dying at this first click so much and not seeing an I create link. The goal, 92%. Yo, that was solid for the spams. That was almost a decent run. Oh, and I love the ending. Pretty solid though, 92.76 first try. I guess next step, 93. Oh, I messed up that really bad. Oh, I messed up that orb. 92.88. We are on our way. Oh, that is solid, almost 93.5. We might be able to get 95%. 94% definite goal, 95% we will see. No, no, dang, that run was so good. That part is so buggy, bro. You just fall out of the portals. Good thing that it's not in the real level and it's instead a mini ship. Almost 96. Oh no. Please don't die in the portal stuff. No. Gotta finish one more run so that I can go study for my differential equations exam tomorrow. I did the whole wave thingy. What? Why did I get stuck to the roof? That doesn't make sense. What the heck? I just did like almost all the up and down thingies. Ah. It's not 95, but 94 is still, 94 is still decent, but I think that is where I have to call it for today. So we did get 19% and we did get whatever in 2 runs. So I don't know if this guy's legit. I couldn't find it on YouTube. And he has 38 demons, so probably not. But yeah, anyways, we did get 3 world records, possibly, which was 19%, 77 to 90, 89 to 100, or 88 to 100, whatever I got. So that is pretty cool. And this level honestly isn't too bad for being like a top 1 made, however fast Xander made it like 2 years ago. But it is obviously a lot worse than current Centipede because current Centipede was made to be goated. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, be sure to consider subscribing and maybe becoming a channel member if you want. Channel members get early access to videos and special stuff in my Discord server, and you'll see your name on the screen. And yeah, if you want to see me play Real Centipede live and maybe verify that, you can watch my streams. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.